What's shaking, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Shay, and today we're here to say I'm back. Last time that you saw me, it was June, and I was having a great reading month. I read 18 things in the month of June, and then things happened. So, first of all, the elephant in the room, I have no books on my shelves. Where did they go? Well, upon further reflection, I decided that I was sick of my book collection and I wanted to change up the entire thing. So I sold all of my books and decided to start from scratch. Obviously, I'm kidding. I did not sell all of my books, but before we get to why the shelves are like this, let's start from the very beginning. So, if you have seen my previous vlogs in May, you will know that I had talked about how stressed I was at work about various things. All of that came to a head in the beginning of June, and I decided to unfortunately go a different career path and quit my current job. So when I was giving this news that I was going to plan on leaving the job, my work wife, who I consider my dearest, bestest friend because we spend majority of the time with our work people, right, versus our family. So she became like family to me. She also said she was leaving the job because she was actually moving. And so my heart was broken for that, and my heart was broken because I was leaving a job that I loved and had come to the conclusion that that was the best thing to do for my mental health. So with that being said, I started to try to find a new job, and luckily I was able to accomplish that. And so I did acquire a new job, and so now I am just working my last little days at my current job. I have about 2 days left at the moment that I'm filming this, and I'm just sad about this, but looking forward to my new adventures. But before I knew all of this was going to go down, we actually decided to renovate our house. We bought our house in the bottom of the market. The interest rates were super low at the time, and we just bought this cheap fixer-upper thinking we were going to DIY some stuff ourselves to make it livable for the time being, but with the goal of, in the near future, buy another house that we didn't have to fix up. Unfortunately, right when we were get ready to buy a house, COVID came and ruined all of those plans. Inflation rate up, housing prices up, and I came to the realization that the likelihood of me being able to afford a house these days or anytime in the near future is not a lot. So what we decided to do was go ahead and update the house that we're currently living in. So we had carpet. Our house was built in the 90s. We had this nasty carpet that had never been updated, and it was like 30 years old. And we just had to get rid of it. That was my number one thing. Like, I've got to get rid of this in order to make my heart happy. And so we did. So we got brand new floors. I'll pan down so you can kind of see. This is what they look like. Please don't judge my house or the way that my legs are looking. Okay, so before I had to do that, we had to do some intensive moving out of the house in order to get all of the floors in the house switched out. So my books are still not back in, even though the floors are in, because now we're waiting on paint. We're waiting on the walls to get painted, the baseboards get painted, fresh coats throughout the entire house. And I'm super excited about being happier about coming home to a space that I like and enjoy. So that is what has been happening. While this all has been going on, of course, my mental health has not been the best, which means I was slumping very hard. So in June, I managed to read the 18 things, and then in July, I can't remember, 5 or 6 things, and in August, I've read like 6 or 7 things. All of it was kind of in one ear and out of the other. I never felt the need or the urge to pick up a book when I got home from work. I never felt the urge. I wanted to do other hobbies. I was watching TV, I was watching movies, I was watching sports. I was doing all of these things and never felt the need to pick up a book, which I'm hoping will change. With that being said, I'm coming back in September, hoping to have a great new outlook on life. I am playing a version of Jeopardy with my online book club, which I absolutely adore playing. Last year we didn't play, but we've played every year before that, and so we're coming back to it, and I'm hoping that this is the spark that I need to get back into my reading mojo. So I will be vlogging in the month of September. How Bookish Jeopardy works is I will pick a category and a prompt level, and then I'm given the prompt. So I don't know any of the prompts beforehand before picking them. So I have no clue what I'm going to be reading in the month of September, which I like. I kind of like a prompt and being kind of looking for a book to fit said prompt. And I'm really excited. I feel like I am enjoying learning how to read physically again. That's one of my goals. I do want to, in the future, make a video regarding my experience on BookTube, my experience with reading slumps and all of that, because I've seen a lot of videos going around recently about, you know, BookTube and the expectation versus the reality and the mental health aspect of it and all of this. And I really want to have a sit-down conversation regarding all of that, because I think everybody's experience is unique. So I want to bring my view to the table. I want to bring, you know, my view of how BookTube has changed my reading habits and how I want to get back to, honestly, how my reading habits were pre-BookTube. And I feel like that will be a great conversation. And I have a lot of goals in my future. I have a lot of resetting that I feel like my mind and my heart has done. I cannot wait to start this new chapter with you guys. I am changing my career path. I am changing my reading life. I could not be more excited. And I hope that you guys have been all kinds of well since I have been gone. I have been watching some YouTube, not as much as normal, but I do see you guys, and I hope to chat with you guys in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.